The club was packed with bodies, the bass of the music vibrating through the floor as Chiquita made her way to the bar. She was a beautiful, curvaceous, 25-year-old woman who was used to getting the things that she wanted. She had been hanging out for the past few months with Solomon Good, an older gentleman who was streetwise, well-built, and well-dressed. He made it his business to show up at events and the fabulous, expensive restaurants with this fabulous woman, Chiquita. Now, he had been with many women, but had grown tired of the lies and the cheating that seemed to be a constant in his relationships. He wanted to actually let go and love somebody. So for him, pouring himself into this woman was exactly what he wanted to do. Now, despite the warning signs that Chiquita was a fast-living woman, Solomon decided to pursue her emotionally and physically. He noticed how she liked his biceps. He also noticed how she jumped when she accidentally touched some other man's arms in the club. He could tell that if he wasn't there, she would have been open to other man's conversation. He believed that because of his life experience, he could tame her wild ways and make her fall in love with him. He was a cocky son of a gun, but he didn't know it. Now, Chiquita was attracted to Solomon's handsome face and his chiseled physique, but she was still young and fast. She enjoyed the attention he was giving her, but she was jealous of all the attention the other women in the club scene gave him. She believed he was cheating on her, and she decided that if she accepted some attention, it would make her feel better. There's that red pill trauma land mentality showing up. One night, while Solomon was at the bar getting drinks, Chiquita met Marcus, somebody that Solomon knew socially. Marcus was still relatively new to this fast scene. He had natural alpha qualities, but he didn't realize their attractive value. Chiquita, she could almost smell his masculinity. He had broad shoulders, a great smile, and he moved gracefully. She was immediately drawn to him, and when their eyes locked, it was on. They both felt the attraction. She didn't resist the temptation. Her tainted psychology told her to go on the defensive and protect herself by doing her own cheating. And so she happily cheated on Solomon with Marcus, over and over. The reality was that Solomon never cheated on her. This was textbook Street Life 101. You don't wife no woman from the streets. They fight too dirty and they will shame you. Now, if her going straight was more your idea than her idea, some would say it's just a matter of time before she pulls some street moves on you. Everybody knew that in the club scene, you don't fall in love. If you do, you may become the hunter who got captured by the gang. Chiquita now had a side guy and was cheating on Solomon regularly, but he didn't know it. As she became more distant, Solomon began to notice a change in her attitude. His street sense told him that something was off, but he couldn't put his finger on it. Solomon's heart was bent out of shape when he found out the truth. He realized that he had been used and that Chiquita had never truly loved him. Or if she did, she didn't know how to live a loving life. He swore that he would never fall in love again and left his heart in that dark space, vowing to never let go, to never let himself be vulnerable like that again. This is the end of part 1. In part 2, we're going to talk about Solomon and how the Red Pill Alpha lost control of his thoughts and emotions. You may even empathize with him and his misery when he realizes that he knew better. We will talk about how he felt guilty that his woman had cheated repeatedly, and how he finally woke up and realized that something was really wrong if she is the cheater, but he feels guilty. He could have avoided this public butchering, but he had taken a chance anyway. I hope you got benefit from this video so far. Please like and subscribe. I'll see you on part 2.